Baker 92, and I'm here to talk about the NBA playoffs, the second round. I'll go over the first round just to get a recap of what my predictions were. So I had 6 out of 8 right for what teams were going to win, and then I got 2 out of 8 predicting how many games they'll win by. And I think it'll be easier if I went over the ones I went wrong with the teams. So the two teams I thought were going to win with the match, the Trailblazers versus OKC. I was going more towards OKC, but Damian Lillard, bro, props. You know, he's been going to the playoffs like every year, but he's never made it past the first round. But now he's proven. Yep. That's all I got to say. I can't wait to see his matchup with Denver Nuggets tonight. So we'll see what happens there. And then the other teams I got wrong was the Denver Nuggets versus San Antonio. I was going for the Spurs just because I'm thinking Coach Pop will take them there, but it just wasn't enough. Honestly, I think with the whole instead of having Kawhi, you got DeMar DeRozan. I think this was really his time to shine and prove to y'all like, hey, you know what? The Raptors made a big mistake, but I'm gonna take over. I'm gonna be the Spurs face, but I think his role was just more like, well, I want to be comfortable, and I don't want to really be the big star. So I don't know. I I'll congratulate the Denver Nuggets for making it though, because Spurs is a really credible team. I'll say that. But anywho, I'll go over the two games that match up like the game wins right. So the ones I got right were the Bucks versus Detroit. I told them it'd be a sweep. Whoosh, happened just like that. And then I said Toronto versus Orlando. They're gonna win by 4-1. And what do you know? Thanos snap. It just happened. So great. Now I'm gonna predict the semi-conference. I believe that's what we call it. No, the semifinals, actually. Okay, so these are the semifinals. All right, well, I'll start with the West. So we got Golden State versus the Rockets. The first game happened. Golden State won. Yeah, I heard about the call about James Harden. I'm not going to get into that, but man, um, I still think Rockets can beat Golden State. I mean, the first game, they were giving it their all. So, and they barely won. Golden State did, but I I still think Rockets will come back harder. I still think like, hey, it's not over. What happened last year, it's not going to happen again. So I still believe the Rockets will beat the Golden State Warriors. I'm going to give it 7 games because this is going to be a really challenging series. This will be because now you got basically the same teams over. Rockets changed when now they had like Kenneth Fareed. They don't have Trevor Ariza anymore. So I still think they'll do phenomenal in the playoffs. It's not to say that Golden State can't beat Rockets because they can. But with my prediction, I just think Rockets have what it takes. And with James Harden playing the way he plays right now, I mean, shoot. I just don't want to go against them. They just have so much to prove. You know? So I'm going to go with the Rockets 7 games. And then up next, we got the Trailblazers versus the Denver Nuggets. It was pretty exciting. I was thinking they were the two teams that were going to play. I was thinking it'd be OKC versus the Spurs. But hey, this is a great matchup too. So, who do I think will win? I'm going to give it to Trailblazers off the fact that just the way Damian performed, like, yo, he's trying to go all the way. And I think with the Denver Nuggets in the way, like, I think he'll still find a way to overcome. Denver Nuggets does have a more complete squad because they have an all-around team. Whereas like Damian, like he might be the top player on that team and he might want to score the most. Then you got CJ McCollum on the side. He can shoot his shots. And Nurkic, he's not playing in the series, which is unfortunate because they could really use him. But they got to work with what they got. So more power to them. I think Trailblazers will take it in 6 games. That's my prediction. I think Denver will get a couple wins. However, I don't think they will beat Trailblazers because I think Damian Lillard is on a mission right now, and he's trying to take out all the teams. And you know what? If he wants to stay with the Trailblazers and, start from that organization, then that's great. I think he should probably go somewhere else, but it's all good. So I'll go with the Trailblazers on that in 6 games. Then up next, we got the Boston Celtics versus the Milwaukee Bucks. Man, if you saw that first game, you already know, like, that's crazy. Like, I was really leaning towards Milwaukee winning because of the regular season they had. They were killing it. But I think what I realized is that they're just a great regular season team. Like, playoffs, when it really matters, I think Boston knows what it takes. With Kyrie, he's got a ring. They went to the championship. They beat the Bucks last year without Kyrie and Gordon Hayward. Now they have them both. And you know what I mean? Like, it's actually better now that they have them. And I think Bucks are missing one of their players. I forgot his name. I think his last name starts with a B. Brogdon or something. I forgot his name. Whatever it is, he's not playing. So the Bucks are not playing with 100% of their squad. I think it's easy to stop Giannis because his moves are really just go to the paint or pass it off. Really, you just don't want him to go in the paint. And just the incredible game they had that yesterday. Boston was killing it. Like, on their home court, too. That's a crazy. So, that game alone just showed me, like, look, at the end of the day, the East, they got some great teams, okay? Boston, Milwaukee, 76ers, Raptors. However, in this series, Kyrie and Kawhi, they've been through it all. They've won their rings. So, to them, it'll be a matter of time. And I'm getting ahead of myself right now because I haven't even said who's going to win. But I'm going to go with Boston. I'll give the sweep. Because I think, with this series, you don't want them to... I don't know. It just would shatter them if they can sweep Milwaukee Bucks. And I have a feeling they will. That's just my prediction. So, up next, 76ers versus the Raptors. 76ers, they're kind of like, just the way their teams assemble is almost like the East version of Golden State. You got 4 superstars with Butler, Simmons, Tobias, and Joel. So automatically, that's 4 superstars right there. And then you got the Raptors, where you have Kawhi Leonard, and then Siakam, or Pascal, I forgot. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but that boy, that man balls, bro. And you got Marc Gasol as a great addition to the center because he's a great defender, very experienced, and you know what? He can also shoot with the mid-range shot and get that 3-point shot too if he's open. So, and I think with Raptors, they're just crazy right now. You know what I mean? Like, because you look at them and you'll just see Kawhi, but you don't realize like they have a squad. Fred Van Vliet. Then you got Serge Ibaka, um, Kyle Lowry, but we already know about him. And yeah, and then you got Danny Green who can shoot the threes if he's feeling right, if it feels right. So the Raptors look a lot better. They look really great. So I'm gonna go with the Raptors. I think 76ers will maybe get 2 wins, but I'm gonna go with Toronto in six. 6 games they'll beat them. All right, and that's it for this video. Hey, once the conference finals happens, I'll make a video about that. And yeah, this is all I got today. So thanks for watching the video. Send a like out if you like. Dislikes, but hey, it's all your opinion, so whatever works. Yeah, I can't wait to see what happens in the NBA. The playoffs are crazy. Um, just a little preview. I think Boston will prevail. Raptors will prevail. When they match up, it's going to be the most craziest game. Like, it's going to be phenomenal. Like, I love the matchups they're playing right now, and it's only going to get better after they move on. So, this is a really exciting time. I think the East, what's exciting about them is that they're kind of ready to take over. They're ready to beat whoever's in the West, whether it's Golden State or Rockets, or unless the Trailblazers pull up, you know what I mean? Like, shoot. It's a really great season. So, shout out to the players playing in this league. Y'all are the best to do it. And yeah, let's watch some basketball. Peace out, everybody. And good night.